Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday the 4th of July 2018. I'm using the Line Strider Tarot today. It's a deck I've never used before. So let's get this open and start using it. So happy 4th of July if you're in the States. I hope you're celebrating and I hope you're looking forward to a good day. So a lot of these publishers are now doing this kind of format, like the big box, the book, and then the little peel. I don't think you need a big box, and storing it in these things is not good because when the book isn't there, they fall all over the place. So it's just my feedback in terms of just storing them. Because if you have a deck of cards in a box like this, you can carry around the box. You're not gonna schlep that thing around, are you? So, what is this? The Line Strider Tarot, and I'm just gonna check if they have things at the back and at the front. No, okay. So let's have a look. Cards are very kind of beautiful. Watercolors, minimalist, lots of white space. Great, okay. So let's see. Oh, and we got the, what's this called? A Rorschach blotting test at the back here. You know, when you go to the psychiatrist and they make you look at something, what do you see? What do you see there? Could actually do the divination with the back of this deck, actually. You could really just put 3 cards like this, and then each one you could see, like here I see a page, there I see 2 people fighting. That's great. Good idea, Line Striders. Okay. I don't want to waffle on too much, but I am because I'm just trying to shuffle these cards in a way so that they're somewhat mixed and upside down, and some are up and some are downwards, and also obviously to mix the cards themselves. So let's have a look at what this day that's usually associated with celebration, and here even in the UK and Europe and everywhere else, and well, the Northern Hemisphere, it's a summer's day that we're looking forward to, the 4th of July. So let's have a look. First card is the Chariot. That's a good sign. Victory, triumph, and success. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And finally, oh, 2 cards. Greedy Line Strider Tarot wants to do more than 7 of Cups in reverse and 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So some would say that's an error of shuffling. I take that as this is the way the cards are meant to come out. I never think there are any errors when you use the tarot. Even if you take a new deck and you don't even shuffle it and you just use the cards as they are, there's no mistaking that. That's supposed to be, whatever comes up is there for a reason. It's the law of attraction. So we have one major arcana card, the Chariot, which is all of those positive things, success and triumph. And these are minor arcana cards. So this is what's in charge today. Willpower. The Chariot is usually someone who is like an emperor. Like this man here, he's got stars and kind of turban / crown on, and he's someone very important, and he wills his way forward into the world. So he uses the power at his disposal and he marches forward and he really pushes to succeed in his life. So that's about really listening to what fills you with desire and passion. It's also connected to what your life purpose is and really how you want to progress with that and become victorious and successful in it. And it also has connotations with the ego, because this pushing forward and this getting things done, that comes from yourself. You're willful. You're willing this to happen. So you're pushing. And that's a different way of operating than if you were to just allow things to happen. Like the High Priestess, for instance. She just sits back, listens to the universe and allows things to happen and is almost a spectator until she gets involved in the story, but she doesn't actively participate. The Chariot actively participates. So what you have in mind today is to make your life better. Okay? The reality is that in terms of your friendships, things aren't really happening. You're not getting together with friends and partying and celebrating. The Seven of Cups, you don't really feel like your dreams are coming true and you're kind of able to choose between different types of desires that you want to have fulfilled and different things that you want to be grateful for. So there's a lack of humility and a lack of gratitude. And the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from good things for the search for something better, which would make sense if it was this way around, you know, your current emotional situation is not satisfying, so you're walking away from it to pursue your life purpose, your mission, the Chariot, to become happy, to have friends, to reap the rewards of your dreams, to manifest what it is you want, to choose something that you want to go after. And in fact, one of the dreams that she could go after is the Chariot, which is about power and success. But this isn't upright, it's upside down. So the Eight of Cups is, I'm not going anywhere. I'm taking this emotional state and I'm sticking with it. It's like that funny line from that TV show Ab Fab. It's like the mother turns 40 and she's lying in bed, and the daughter Safi, she goes upstairs and she says, "Mother, you're going to come down for, you know, your birthday celebrations. Everyone's downstairs. We got you a cake and everything. You got two choices today. You're 40 years old. It's your birthday. You can either have a good time, accept it, and make the most of the day, or you can be miserable all day and just complain about the fact that you're 40 and everything is da-da-da." And the mother goes, "Well, I've made my choice," and crosses her arms and is miserable. And that's the kind of thing, you know, sometimes when we have horrible feelings, like when we're feeling sorry for ourselves, or when we're feeling hard done by, or when we feel like life is getting out of control, we're turning 40, we're aging, it's all over. We like to roll around in it sometimes. I mean, I do sometimes. I'm sure you understand that feeling, even if you don't do that yourself. That sort of throwing yourself a pity party, you know? It's the opening scene of Bridget Jones's Diary as well, where she's sitting alone in her apartment by herself, and that song is on, "All by myself, don't want to be all by myself." And then she's sitting there with a glass of wine and she's like singing to herself, and it's like the most tragic, self-induced. It's comic because it's so melodramatic. So there's the potential for you to either just really roll around in all of your negative emotions, or to be victorious and successful by focusing on something in the real world that you can actually achieve. So it doesn't mean that you should ignore your emotions. It means that you should really face them and take charge of them and say, okay, emotions are something that are my feelings are things that are something that arise as a result of thinking. So I am worthless and I have no value makes me feel bad. I am the king of the world and I have loads of friends. That makes me feel good. So today there's a tendency to think negatively. And if you think negatively, you got to whip your brain into shape and say, enough of that. You know, when you get out of bed and you're like, oh my God, another day. You say, stop thinking like that. Start saying, thank you, universe, for giving me another day, for giving me the opportunity to make the changes. I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to discipline my mind, and I'm going to refuse to let myself just get down and just to be bogged down by this negative emotional suckage. Thank you. I've had enough of that. I'm going to make this day a success because I will it to be a success. I determine I'm in charge of my life. I'm in charge of my feelings. I'm going to do something that interests me. Instead of rolling around in the emotional muck, I'm going to be creative and productive, and I'm going to do sports, and I'm going to meet up with friends, and I'm going to go dancing. I'm going to have a party. I'm going to really succeed. I'm going to aim for having my works exhibited. I'm going to look for doing something on the side that really excites me. It's about really taking charge of your life and not letting your feelings do it for you. So it's mind over matter a little bit. The Chariot also, it's great to be successful on your own, but even better is universe, guides, angels, anyone who has my best interest at heart, anyone out there in the universe on another planet, the Pleiadians, if you have my best interest at heart. Please tell me what you want me to do and how I can get the most out of today. And if you open it up to the universe, then the Chariot is victory upon victory, because then you take that destined action and you experience victories which are really destined, instead of victories which may cause you problems later on or which feel empty or whatever. So this deck doesn't have the numbers, so I think this is 7. The Chariot is the 7th card of the Major Arcana. 7 and 3 is 10. 7, 17. And 8, 18 and 7 is 25. Oh my goodness. 10, 18, 7, 25. 2 and 5 is 7, mind and creativity. So you got to use your mind, get creative, be positive, and don't let yourself be sucked into a negative emotional state. Say, thank you for sharing. Like the thought comes in, you're not worth anything. You're not good enough. Thank you for sharing. I embrace you, my ego. Thank you for trying to keep me safe in life, and thank you for trying to protect me. But I embrace you. I'm going to let that thought go, and I'm just going to get on with positive stuff. And that's the way to succeed on the 4th of July here, 2018. So have a great day. It may be because this is one of those days where you have huge emotional expectations, like New Year's and birthdays. That's why those days are always such a letdown. And the 4th of July, for a lot of people in the States, I think will have a lot of emotional expectation to celebrate. And, it's like a must. You must have a good time. It's like at Christmas. You're forced to have a good time. Have fun. Like people yell at you to enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. And if you're not in the mood, you're just not in the mood. So today, look at the positive aspects and you'll have a fab time. So that's the energy I get for today. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.